This is the GoPro Hero 8 Black, and here is why I think it's a must-have camera even in 2021. With the release of GoPro Hero 9, this camera has seen a significant price drop in the couple of months, and it's a perfect time to grab this tiny, very usable camera. Form factor does matter. Even with the best compact camera like the Fuji X100V, you cannot truly put this in your jeans pocket, and this is where the GoPro shines. It is very easy to carry it around in your pocket, and you can hold it one-handed without any straps or having any fear of it getting bumped or dropped and getting damaged. It is a very rugged camera, and I almost always have one in my car. Now, many people doesn't like the flush lens design of this camera. Since I'm not gonna use any mods on it, it doesn't bother me. I do have a glass protector for both the lens and the display so that it doesn't get scratched. I really love the field of view you can get with this camera. It's wide enough to not worry about framing, but rather about capturing the moment. Now you may be asking, why not record videos with your phone? Well, as you can see, the phone sensor will always have rolling shutter that is going to distort your image with software trying to stabilize the footage along with rolling shutter effect, but the GoPro doesn't have any of that. Now another reason is the great ability to pick up voices and suppress other noises from the background. It is very world class. I live in a very noisy place. Well, it is a third world country.
Top 3
But you can see that the GoPro picks up voice very clearly, and you can vlog with it without any issues. I have never owned a GoPro before, and Hyperlapse is a feature that I really enjoy. In this one, I had the GoPro mounted on my head, and somehow the GoPro always manages to center the image and make a smooth stop motion film that looks cool. Great for making those boring drives more fun. Another reason to have this is the stealth recording design. I live in a third world country, and there are individuals who would target fat blobs like me if I carry anything expensive through shady alleys, let alone pull one out and record videos with it. With the GoPro, you can have it hidden in the palm of your hand while you do your daily commute. Let's talk about the smooth 240 frames per second full HD slow motion footage it can capture. You can see the result yourself. It also records the audio, so as you slow down, it also brings those sounds in slow motion as well. This is a feature I really love. Now, the slow motion footage from the X100V, due to larger sensor size, will have more depth of field and more cinematic look to it. But for everyday recording, the GoPro is a great choice and can record smoother slow motion footage. The GoPro does suffer from minor purple fringing like the one on the leaves on top due to having a very small sensor size and very wide angle lens, and without any spherical elements in it to get rid of it from bright highlights, but 90% of the time you won't notice it. One thing I don't like about this is that you have to buy a $6 worth of mount separately if you want to use it on a tripod. I think GoPro should include this in the box, and the flaps on the bottom may look flimsy but are actually very strong enough to support itself and fits tightly with whatever accessories you will have, but I guess they need to sell accessories. But I have done some punishment tests on it and it holds up pretty good, so no worries on that. The screwable pin is another issue I have. If you lose this, there is no way of attaching anything to it anymore. I think this is where GoPro can think harder and find a better solution. Unlike other cameras, it is not water resistant but waterproof, which means you can go out in the rain and snow or dust without having to worry about the camera. This is where it truly comes into its own. All phones are water resistant and not waterproof. This is one of the main reasons you see surf videos and underwater vlogs with this camera. For me, who can't even swim adds a layer of protection on the camera's side, so I don't have to worry about sensor cleaning or handling it like a baby. See, it's perfectly fine. Another feature is that you can remove the internal battery and just use the power cable and power bank to record hyperlapse or time-lapse for a very long time. You can use it as a dash cam as well. So without any internal batteries, you can use your power bank to power this up and record videos for a long time. The app on the phone is a bit laggy. Any changes made to the GoPro reflects a bit later on the phone. The power button is very well placed and you can use it one-handed. You need a pen or something sharp to pull out the memory SD card. That is one of the problems I have, but I usually use the data cable to transfer data anyway, so use high-speed SD cards on it. One of the best things I like about this camera, apart from the GoPro Hero 9, is that its ability to not have any front display. That's right. Why? Because it gives it a more stealthier look. From a distance you cannot really notice it. It is smaller than my money bag and almost as same size as my lens cap of the 7 Artisans, which is a very small lens cap, and you can hold it in the palm of your hand and nobody would notice. If I turn my hand, you cannot really see I'm holding a camera. The low light performance of this camera is very bad, mostly due to having a tiny sensor, and has nothing to do with megapixel count, although these were recorded with no light at all from my rooftop. The review ends here. The rest of the video is just me and my nephew walking around town with the GoPro. We were very excited. So if you are thinking of getting this camera at around $200 to $230 right now on eBay, it's a great addition to your collection. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm also open to suggestions and would answer any of your questions if you leave them in the comments. Again, thanks for being here. Bye. We are near the ATM booth place.
Which is pretty nice. More than a filter one. So that filter is